into home bargains, shall we say, about a month ago now. And Wickwar Brewing, they call themselves. Station Porter is one of theirs. I've had three of their beers. I had a Christmas beer from them, and I had 2 of their normal beers. And I've got to say, every beer has been a good traditional beer. So let's see what it says on the back. Good evening. So yeah, absolutely says nothing. What it is an artisanal, good evening, Russet ale, 5.8%. Doesn't really say anything more than that. I'll just click on and put myself on the chat so I can see the chat properly, just in case, because sometimes, like most people, I miss stuff. And although, to be honest, tonight I'll follow the chat on here, because there's not as many people around tonight, and I'll click on participants just to see who's participating. That's going to be interesting. I don't know if participants means no. Participants means, actually, pardon my French, who's commenting. It doesn't mean who's on the channel. That's a shame, isn't it? Yeah, you can't see who's actually come on. Oh, that's miserable. I wanted to be a spy for a second and see who's actually watching, who's not commenting. Just curiosity sakes. Could you imagine seeing everybody who's on your chat, who's there, not commenting? I mean, because they're not commenting, that wouldn't be an issue with me. But just to see who's actually there, it'd be an interesting thing. So yeah, 5.8%. This is still at B&M Bargains now, along with, I think it's 6.1 Station Porter, and they did the Christmas ale as well. Yeah, I was trying to be a spy, but it's not working. YouTube won't let me play. I just wanted to be a nosy bastard, but fair play. So I can't go down the nosy route. So this is described as a russet ale, and the first time I read it, I thought, what, a gusset ale? I thought, whoa, that's a bit naughty. But yeah, and Mr. Goat is back. So yeah, I'll do it. Yeah, it's 12 meters by 6 meters. It's basically it's an old wedding marquee that's been left for years to do nothing, and after 6 years I've come along, got it rebuilt, put the covers on, which was an absolute bastard of a job. If you're ever going to build a marquee and there's mud in the grooves, get the fucking mud out the grooves, because if you leave the mud in the grooves, it's an absolute shitbag. From Thornbridge Brewery. Got to be. If it's a salted caramel Lacaria ice cream porter, it's got to be Thornbridge rather. I'll wait for your comments. So yeah, thought it was. I've drank it at the beer festival, so it was one of them. When you walk by something and you see this salted caramel Lacaria, and it's like, get in. And I'm not really a salted caramel fan, to be fair, but yeah, it's an interesting enough beer. I've not heard the email klaxon go off tonight on this last review. YouTube are crap, aren't they, with some of their notifications. So this is a russet ale, kind of red, like an autumnal ale in some ways. Russet, I always go with like autumnal. And if I was saying anything to anybody else who's starting out doing review, for them first beers, review your box. Good evening. Review the box tickers, the ones that you really love, that you've got a passion for. People can see your passion for the beer, and and then that goes on, and then they can see beers where you think, oh God, that's shite. And you know, people can read. I mean, I've watched beer reviews and beer reviewers, and I look at their face and they smile. And I've watched just about everybody who reviewed Vocation's Imperial Banoffee Stout, and there was a smile on the face. Sometimes it's a wide smile, the eyes light up, and you can see it. It's not just about what they're tasting, you can see it in their face. It makes it so much interesting. Anyway, better dive in. 5 minutes in, and had a sup. Not much of a nose, to be honest. Not much of a nose at all. I'd say malty on the nose. Certainly malty on the taste. And you know, the funny thing is with beer reviews and that is that sometimes lager gets bigger views than beer does. I've had that, and I'm like, why the bloody hell do I do a lager beer? Yeah, I didn't get this from Tesco's. I'll do some Tesco's ones tomorrow night. I just picked one off the wall. I fancied doing something different. This is from B&M Bargains, or B&M stores. These. Good evening, Craig. Did your daughter have a good day at school? You know, it's my wife. She had a day where it. I felt good, to be honest, after the orange boom. Yeah, I was all right. I had a good night last night, actually. Yeah. If anybody's ringing you and telling you that, you know, don't believe anything. If they're ringing you, don't believe shit. You know, same with emails. You know, you contact them. If you want to know something, you contact them. Nothing that comes to you via email, message, even a message on your phone, believe nothing. If something in the X-Files was right, you know, trust no one. And certainly these days with emails, messages on your phone, even phone calls, don't trust any of it. Ring your bloody self. Because if they say to you, oh, can I have your password? Now, fuck off. My password. I mean, I've been a webmaster of a website for 20 years, and I've seen some of the shit that's been pulled. Only once was I, and I think it was because we was really short of money at the time. Only once have I ever been nearly fooled. And I clicked on this link and I'm like, yeah, fuck off. Yeah, we get that in Nottingham with Virgin saying, you're going to be cut off from your Virgin. And my wife just laughs. I might try and do some sort of Cadbury's cream thing tonight. Good on you, mate. Oh, bless her. You know, it's got to be, for little kiddies, you know, it's got to be a tough day going back to school. I mean, the good thing is for her, like with my son, getting back into it, getting back into going back to school, interaction with other children. You know, as much as parents, we are good for our children, interacting with other kiddies is so needed for their mental. I mean, we're at home doing this, you know, worrying like hell and panicking and stressing, and they're at work, school, and they're getting back into the swing of things. And you know, oh, walking to Costco for your Guinness. Young kids don't wear masks, but older kids do. Yeah, we did actually wonder where Mr. Goat was tonight. You know, when he went on the first review, I thought, where is he? But obviously, everybody's got lives. Everybody's got things they need to do. So, you know, we can't always be here, funnily enough. And, I mean, I do it because it's a great way of having a beer without the wife moaning. You know, I'll say, oh, I'm going down the shed to do a beer review. And I'm down there like an hour and 20 minutes. And then she knows I'm not doing just one review. She's not daft, you know. And, you know, a couple of reviews. She knows that. Unless it was a rancid beer, there's no way any beer is going to last me an hour and a half anyway. You know, let's be fair. If it's a good beer, you're going to sup it like a kid. You know, oh, never drink, never drink, never drink. And savour the beer. So, back to this Just the Ticket. You know, I like this brewery. They make some nice... Yeah. You see, you get the people that are non-believers. We all believe or we don't believe. You know, that's fine. If you don't believe, you know, that's fair. That's fair on you. If you don't want to wear a mask, that's fair on you. Don't come standing next to me because you'll get told to do one. I don't know if I'm susceptible to COVID or not, but I don't know if my family are. So the last thing on God's green earth is me wanting to bring anything to my doorstep. Oh, bless you. He was around a minute ago. We went had his joke for about 10 minutes. You know something, you know, in some ways, you know, I go to a supermarket and I don't cough normally. And I put the face mask on and I'm coughing like a twat. Yeah, Robin Beer Festival. I'm so looking forward to it, you know. It's been a tough old year, hasn't it? Let's be fair. For all of us. In some way, it's been a tough year. No. And thank God you're still here. It's been a tough year for all of us. I mean, you know, everyone you've spoke to has lost someone. My niece, she goes out with a lad, and he lost his grandma, and his dad was in hospital on a ventilator, and thankfully. Yeah, Kent Beer Reviews. He's a sound lad, you know. And soon I'll be doing a live on his channel with him, a collab review. We'll get round to it. Oh, fucking hell. But that's it. Oh, no, wrong way around. Hold on a minute. I do apologise. There you go. That's better. Yeah. His wife will think, what the bloody hell's that? The boxing's going on a bit too long there, Slurpee. And, oh, is there? Slurpee. I didn't see your comment. Platform shoes, bless you. 39. Jesus Christ. You know, it's scary, isn't it? I mean, my neighbours next door, he's 70 and he's fitter than I bloody am. And I'm not bad for fitness. He's 70, she's 69. She had cancer and they both had COVID, and I tell you what, they were so ill. And they've come out of it, fit as a fiddle now. And, you know, it's like the lottery, isn't it? You know, you just don't know. And if there's something in life, you know, whether you believe in it or you don't believe in it, you know, we all are. I didn't believe in it at the start. Now, you know, you think to yourself, let's get this bloody vaccine. Let's get to the end. Let's get everything open again and get back to normal. The quicker that comes, the better. But it's the not knowing. if you had some tests that they brought out that can say, yep, COVID's not going to affect you, bless you. But yeah, scary times. So nice malty beer. Trying to pick out the flavours. It tastes like an autumn type beer to me. And get yourself a beer quickly. With the vaccine, if you want to go abroad, there will be a thing, and it might not just be going abroad. It might be a thing where you show that you've had a vaccine. You get your card out and you say, look, I've had the vaccine, mate, to get into cinemas, pubs, restaurants. This could be the thing. And that is a scary situation because, for all those that say, no, I'm not having it, I don't believe in it, we all believe what we believe, you can't force people to believe in anything. I watched X-Files for 10 years and, I'm as wary of what goes off as anybody. Good evening, all. Or good evening, rather. Oh, you're on your work. Bless you. Oh, late night Monday. So, 8.4%, get in. Good evening. And to be fair, there's been some... Nah, I'm all right. Although, I've got the emergency plumbers coming out tonight because we've got a leak in the kitchen. So I can't drink too much tonight. And I may do the Cadbury's cream egg thing later tonight when I'm actually sober again. And while I'm waiting for the plumber to come out. I would do it myself, but I'm not confident that I won't fuck it up when I'm sorting the leak. K-cider 8.4. It does ring a bell. It does ring. Night cider. Bless you. Northern Monk, Northern Star, the new one from Tesco's. To be honest, I picked none up. Because I've had people contacting me today, Strong & Co. And we know he knows his stuff when it comes to brewing. And what he said was, with the Cadbury's cream eggs, you'd melt them down. The second you put them into a stout, it would congeal into a lump. And so I've gone on the internet and read. That's bad. I've read about it. And he's very right in what he was saying. So from what I've read on the internet, the best way to get some sort of cream egg stout, and let's be fair, Goose Island with their 500, what fucking idiot releases 500? But yeah. So what I'm going to do, and I might do it tonight, when I'm up the house, and once I've had an hour off the drink, I'll be sober again. And yeah, I'll be off time. Jesus Christ, it's nearly full time. What I'm going to do, I'll get some fondant off the wife. So, white fondant. Don't matter what colour it is, really. Melt it in the microwave. Get some cocoa powder. Yeah, I'm disgusted in their marketing. I can understand what they're doing, but it's piss poor that you've only released 500. For God's sakes. Easter's coming up. You're in lockdown. It's a beer. It's going to sell. If if you put a pallet of it in every single supermarket, it would sell. It would sell, you know. Yeah, yeah. I'm actually not too bad because I'm an ex-council worker, so you know, talking to people, it's not a thing that I struggle with in that way, anyway. Although I am shy, generally, I am actually shy. £2.20. No, it ain't got cream egg in it. No, no. Strong and Co. He told me that. He messaged me and says it hasn't even got cream egg in it. So you've got the elements. Basically, all you need is chocolate. It is expensive as well, isn't it? 15 quid with delivery. And then you get all the dickheads that have gone on to buy it to put it on eBay. Well, fuck them. I won't pay silly prices for a beer anyway, you know. And let's hope they all, you know, don't sell any of it. Not quite sure what to say to that comment. I've got some of the wife's fondant. Yeah, some people will buy it, you know. I mean, Scott and Wonder, they're doing like a raffle, £5 raffle, but it's for charity. That I understand. Good evening. But selling it for like 60 or 70 quid, you're like, you wankers, you know, pardon my French, you know. There's some things in life that, you know, when they're taking the piss, I think to myself, well, you can fuck off. I'm not, you know, and let's hope no one buys it. When the PS5s came out, and people, is it only 4.5%? When people were buying the PS5s, I mean, I managed to get my son one, and I had 6 websites up at the same time, multiple browsers, going from one to another, trying to break into the websites to buy it. I actually did. I got to Very's website, and this is the same again. They're using these. There seems to be a good evening. There seems to be a trend these days where there's money to be made. These, shall we say, I don't know, for want of a better word, we'll call them wankers, but you know, they're going on. Obviously, this Cadbury's cream egg is a thing. Oh, bless you. Fixing the Hoover. The Hoover needs to work. And, you know, and obviously these people are going on buying beer. They don't give a shit about the beer. It's all about the money. You know, and if somebody bids 100 quid, why? Yeah. And when it comes on low cost, I'll do a proper review. Definitely. Yeah, it's all bots and stuff, you know, and you can't beat them because they are so finely tuned that you've got no chance of getting in on it. I mean, I was on there today. Right, yeah. So I've seen something about other YouTubers doing the Cadbury's cream egg thing. Now, what I've read today, and we've got a fellow on the channel called Strong and Co, and he knows his stuff when it comes to home brewing and stuff. And what it is with the Cadbury's cream egg, there's a lot of fat in the egg. You know, it's one of those things. And I've just clicked on that to say show. That's it. And you know, yeah, there's a lot of fat in there. So to recreate in a way that's easy to do, that I've been told, is to go the cocoa, i.e. that's the chocolate, and to go fondant, i.e. that's the creamy egg element, and go that route to get that, you know, cream egg element in it. 1 second, quick toilet break. Oh dear, oh dear. One does apologise. Fourth beer of the night, you know, it takes some keeping up with. What, the piss break bell? Indeed, yeah. Prune juice wine swaps. Let me just, I'll bring your review back, your comment back on, Bowman, because they've hid it. That's it, that's better. That was a quick shite. Looking out. That would be a quick shite, wouldn't it? Yeah. Fourth, so I've done 4 reviews in the last 2 hours. So yeah. I'll do. So yeah. A lovely malty beer. Getting back to the beer. No. I've got the plumber coming round tonight to sort out my bloody a pipe in the kitchen, and I need to get it sorted, so I've got to stay sober for the rest of the night. So I may do the Cadbury's cream thing up the house. Chocolate is poisonous? No. So because my wife is a cake maker, good evening again, and it's actually shown up on me on the computer before the phone this time. God, never worked this out. Hey, yeah. So cocoa is actually better for the chocolate than, from what I'm told anyway, for the chocolate element. Can I floss? than actual chocolate. So I'm going to go down the cocoa route, but I'm also going to do the fondant route as well. There's a chocolate malt. I may do another review tonight, but it may not be live, but you never know. You never know. So I need to get the new beers from Aldi as well. Let's open my right. I've not heard of that about the chocolate turning beer into poison, but that sound good. Chocolate cider, bless you. Right. Fucking hell. I'll leave that one alone then. Wrong type of flossing. Yeah, that's a comment time. Strawberry lager. Oh, I do like a nice lager, and I do like strawberry. I remember as a teenager, well, about 20 years old to be honest, going into Brown's Wine Bar in Nottingham and having a strawberry wine, and meeting up with a certain lady who worked at Birds at the time. Yes, that was before I met my wife, obviously. And yeah, it was a good night. Yeah, these things happen. Years ago. So yeah, definitely Friday. What I'll do, I'll actually put a video on the channel saying about going on the Friday. I'm talking to the bloody laptop. Yeah. I'm surprised that hasn't come up as a blocked comment. No, it hasn't. Kit Kat Stout. Oh, bless you. That sounds nice. Bourneville Cocoa. Oh, bless you. So yeah, on the channel, I'll stick a video up so that we can all see it. And for those that want to come to Nottingham, that can come, and you know, all that sort of stuff, put it up that a lot of us are meeting on the Friday, going to the beer festival, and if we're still here on the Saturday, going to tap rooms around Nottingham, going to some of the best beer, you know, the best pubs in Nottingham. You know, we are going to be talking about some bus journeys, you know, to get around all of them. But there's some crackers amongst them, and you know, having a chat, having a laugh, and just enjoying a bit of life, you know. And you know, after the year we've had, a year like no other. There's been no other year like this year. Let's be fair. To get out there and do something different, fair play. Oh, my head's freezing with the hat off. So yeah. As the beer goes, a lovely 31 minutes. Shit, I'm going to get a bollocking. Oh, I like cheeseburgers. Soaks up with beer. And chips. Although, here's a tip. Make sure you're absolutely stodging. Make sure you're stodging with food before you go in. You're absolutely full to the brim. Because when you go in, you can't come out. And the food inside is like triple the price of anything outside. Always good to know. For me, a nice malty beer. I ain't got a clue what it tasted like because I forgot. I do know it tasted nice. And that's what you get for chatting. Sometimes lives can be a killer. Oh, 8 till 11, bless you. But it was a nice beer. Nah, no red card. I'm not steaming. I'm just on my way. And I'll need to make sure I put some. So yeah, good tasting beer. Russet. It's called an Artisanal Russet Ale. I actually enjoyed this. You know. You don't always get the flavours. Never. You know, I don't know what other beer reviewers do when they do scores or whatever. But if you can't get the taste, but you like the beer, it doesn't matter if you can't get it. Stuff that. It's about what the beer tastes. Does it taste okay? Yeah, it does taste okay. I ain't got monkeys if I can't taste what I'm tasting. All I know is it tastes really nice. No, the plumber man's not getting no beer. No, he needs to get his arse and get the fucking get it fixed. No, I'm not doing that. So for me, Wickwar, they make some special beers. If you've never had any of their beers, do a trip down to I'll just show that comment because there's GoTed's done a comment and YouTube's stopped it. But yeah, they make some fantastic beers. Very malty, but very easy drinkable. I can't remember the rest because I forgot. For me, a good 4.3 out of 5. You know, it was a very nice tasting beer. And yeah, if I don't get up the arse soon, I'm getting a bollocking. Thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and you never know. That is sad, isn't it? You know, Wickwar, They mix their beers in B&M. Yeah, it's sad. Their beers are actually really, really nice beers. All of them have been around about the 6%, and they've been good beers. It's sad, really. It is sad. Right, better go back up the house. Yeah, it is a shame, isn't it? You know, I don't know if my city's the same as yours, but you look on the high street, so many spaces now. Companies gone bust. Scary, really scary times. Although I do think, yeah, I did. This is a really nice beer, lovely tasting. I didn't get all the elements, and I think that's one part just yakking and necking it. But you know, shit happens. But a decent tasting beer. Thank you all for commenting, subscribing, liking, and yeah, whatever. And just for being here, you know, watching, you know, it's been a good review. Thank you all. See you soon. Cheers. Time for dinner.